The wait is over. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend because I know I had a great weekend. If you're a first time watching to the Scorpion Show, make sure that you click that subscribe button. And everyone, if you're watching this video, click the like button. If you're on your phone, your iPad, on your Xbox, PlayStation, there's a like button. Please click the like button. Also, don't be afraid to share your opinion down in the comments below, because I would love to read your comments. This is part one. We're going to have a part two tomorrow afternoon, so make sure y'all look for that video. So first of all, where have we been? You guys know that on last Wednesday we did a video with Ernest Owens, and I want to give a shout out to him for coming back on the show. And I realized that even though we talked for almost an hour and a half, I still ain't get to everything that I wanted to talk to him about. So, you know, I hope that one day in the future that he comes back on the show so we can discuss all the stuff that was going on. And shout out to everybody who watched the video and liked the conversations, you know, that we were having on the video.
I had fun.
Yeah, I did too. And I enjoyed y'all going back and forth.
Is your phone gray? Turn it around.
Oh, yes it is.
It is
silver. You know,
I'm used to seeing a silver iPhone.
The back part don't, you know, that don't mean nothing to me. I just worry about the phone and how much capacity it got on there.
What do you mean the back part?
The
color?
No, I don't care about the color. I just care about the space.
I can tell because your thing is filthy.
Shut up. I gotta clean it, you know.
No, you have to put a case on.
It's not that bad. I took the case off.
It's filthy. Because it's silver. All the dirt is picking up.
Oh my god. All the dirt. All the fucking dirt.
Yes.
It's like fingerprints.
It looks like your laptop.
Okay. Yeah, then that's dirty. Now, bitch, shut up. I might ask you all that.
I mean, hello.
Yeah, so we had a video with Ernest Owens, and we couldn't do a video for Thursday and Friday because our schedules were tied up. On Thursday, my cousin Ashton got married, and this was my second gay wedding that I attended, but this is the first time I've been to a gay wedding for a family member. And I had a ball. Everybody had a great time. It was just nice. Now, somebody stole Dennis's card. Card?
What kind of card?
You know, like the, when you get a congratulations, and it had money in it. And he only left for like 10 seconds. He said, you know how everybody fall out? Right. Somebody
where did he put it at?
He said he sat it under the seat where we was watching the wedding. So, you know, he didn't have it. I'm like, you know,
yeah, that's something.
I'm like, somebody seen something. Somebody got a video or something.
Let me tell you something. People do stuff. It doesn't matter where you're at, weddings, funerals, even at church. There are thieves.
Yes.
And it's expected to happen. Thieves travel anywhere and everywhere. You don't, it doesn't matter where you at.
Yeah, but the wedding, I really enjoyed the wedding. And I, you know, to get to know the in-laws and stuff like that, I had fun. I just had fun, period. Bitch, you would have threw his mouth. Let me stop. No, I just had a good time. So shout out to Ashley and Jeffrey. And y'all know me. So, I did enjoy myself.
That's good. Where'd they get married?
This place called Celebrations in Salem. It is so nice. And bitch, the food was good. And the drink was on point. So yeah, shout out to the whole thing. And then actually won.
I know, I saw.
That bitch was desperate for that thing because I was trying to get it.
Oh no, we know.
Yeah.
We saw the video.
You can stop. Shout out to them.
The video floated around in my text.
Oh. I mean, like he really. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was over.
I just had it up. It was all through my text.
Yeah. And on Thursday, so on Friday, we both attended the funeral of his name just Jemele. You know me. I came a little bit later, like around 11:15. But you know, first of all, that's my first time inside Deliverance Church. And those rows were packed. It was packed.
It was over 1,000 people.
I didn't even know it was that many people. It was a lot of fucking people.
It was over 1,000.
And I had the nerve to sit in the back. And you know who came and got me and brought me to the front where the show was at. You know.
Who did that?
You. You know, it was a show going on.
It wasn't a show.
It was a show. Because anytime, I don't care if it's a church, if you having church, you're getting married, or a funeral, something's going on in that church, and somebody else got something to say.
And who's always up there?
Who's a good partner to have next to you in church? Mikhail. Because he spots everything. And make sure you see it. And, okay, wait, so.
I came right in that back and came back here.
And that was the part where I was getting emotional because the slideshow, they had the slideshow playing, they had 3 sad songs that will make you cry.
The last one from Set It Off, that's when everybody started screaming.
I said, I can't. I just said, I'm a control.
That was before I got you, because I was crying by myself up there.
But after they played that video, I just, I was like, oh my God. And then all you can hear is just the sniffles in the church. It was, But then, you know how people like to speak. And people got up there and they spoke. And someone happened to say, damn.
I don't know, but then again, now I'm trying to figure out if that was, because that was the only person that I heard.
And that's the only word I heard.
Yeah.
So that was a curse word to this pastor. And Mikhail, you could tell because he made it be known within, after the first couple of seconds.
Who?
The pastor who got up there and preached. He said, I don't know where you think you at, but you in church. And if you don't know, now you know. And they might be afraid to tell you. But I'm going to tell you, you don't do that in church. I don't know where that young lady is at. But you don't come in here and do that.
And that whole church was, okay. You can hear a pin drop. Is that that point?
But Mikhail, I know that's right. Yes! Amen. I was like, Mikhail is making it hot, bitch. I mean, he let it be known for 2 good minutes. You don't curse in church.
Who let it be known?
The pastor or the preacher. He's like, you just don't do that. You don't go in nobody's church and do that.
Cussing.
Yeah.
You don't.
And she wasn't ever cursing like that.
She wasn't. She wasn't, because a lot of people, came to her defense and was like, after the service, it was not during it, but they came to her, like, she didn't. But I think that in that moment, sometimes no damn, people say damn, and it's not, I think a lot of times people feel as though, think of it in the context that you're using it. And I think maybe the context that she had used it, it kind of came off as offensive to those people who were sitting up in the pulpit. And you have to be respectful. Now, no, when I heard her say it, I just was like, all right, sis,
I said, they could say that.
Yeah, because I felt like, all right, sis, mind your tongue. I know you're a little upset and excited, but be mindful of what you're saying. But I didn't think that the preacher who was going to do the eulogy was going to get up there and say and call her out the way he did.
Yes, he did. He let it be known, bitch.
Yes, he did.
You don't do that. You're in church. And I don't know if they're afraid to tell you. I'm not.
But I will. That's just like that.
So rest in peace. Oh, then you went to the after party.
After party. Yeah. When I tell you we turned up, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen the videos and who was on my live. We turned up for my friend. We had a ball. I mean, we were like 500 plus deep in that banquet hall. Excuse me. It was like 1,000 people inside of the funeral itself. I mean, it was just packed. And his mom kept saying that her son was going to bring out a lot of people, and she was absolutely right. I mean, people showed up, and it just showed you how many people he touched in his short 29 years on this earth. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that everybody had the same story about him, that he was just this fun, genuine guy to be around. Were you in there when the one associate pastor got up and just said, I want everybody to give each other a hug?
Yes. I hugged somebody.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was an awesome homegoing. And I'm going to take the words from one of his aunts. Me personally, I was honored to be a part of that. To be a part of that celebration. I was honored that I was able to know him for the decade that I did know him. I was so honored to know him. I was so honored to, have shared fun memories. Because it's funny, we've known each other for such a long time that while I was at his house this past week, different family members was like, remember when we, and I was like, no, I don't even remember that. They were like, you were here. And I'm like, dang, I forgot all about. And it's funny because there's this one Chinese buffet that's not too far from my house, and every time I drove past it, I always said to myself, I know I've been in there, but I just can't remember who I was in there with. And his cousin said to me, you don't remember when we went? I was pregnant with her, and she's 8 now, and that was 8 years. I said, damn. Really? She said, yeah, you saw us standing on a bus stop, and you took us, and you ended up staying, and it was for my birthday. I said, damn, I didn't even know you, and he had me celebrating your birthday with you. I mean, he was just that kind of person. It was just so much fun. So I was so honored to be a part of that. I really was, and I'm going to miss him. I I'm going to miss him. I really am. And I think I will never ever be able to listen to Missing You from the Set It Off soundtrack by Brandy and all of them without thinking of him, because when they played that at his, it was just like, this is not
I don't even.
This is not. Yeah, it's not happening. This ain't happening, because a few days before the funeral, when we were at his mom's house getting the songs together for the slideshow, because I love the fact, shout out to his mom too. His mom let his friends do their thing for her son. You know, y'all pay for this, y'all pick out what songs and pictures, whatever. And I know we were sitting there at the dining room table, and I was talking to one of his best friends, and we were talking about the Missing You song. And I just said, Ashley, do you think that we should have that song? Because once that song starts to play, people gonna lose it. That's gonna be that song that.
Yes.
And we decided that no, we weren't gonna have it. And then when it played at the funeral, she was one of the people that got up and left because she was crying so bad. And I was just like, oh my God, why did you play the song? I thought we said no. Mm-hmm. It was just like, all we heard was, and everybody just went, oh no. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. It was so sad.
My grandma got up there.
Whose grandma? Oh, that lady.
Yeah.
She killed it though.
Yes, she did.
She sang His Eyes on His Para.
Yes, she did. And I didn't know she had anything to do with it.
Me neither.
Because I'm not going to
But you can tell.
People up there
But me neither. But you could tell that when she was in her heyday, she was killing it. Because she was singing.
No, my.
Yeah, because the one Take Me to the King.
No, yes.
Yeah.
No, because when you sing that song,
yeah, you have to
feel it that you want to be taken to the king.
Not you going to walk to the king.
No.
You have to take
slow bop to the king.
She's slow bop.
Let's stop. Let's stop. She was singing.
It's like, no. I don't want to be taking that
road.
I don't know, but I don't want to be taking that road.
Alright, let's get into this video.
And I know Jamal was up there saying, bitch, because I know him. And he would have been sitting there like, bitch, who the fuck's grandma was just singing at my funeral?
Y'all better have all singers at my thing. I don't even talk about that. That's about 45 years. Y'all do something. Alright. So, now that you skipped, if y'all skipped, we're at the Nelly part of the video. And you just missed a good conversation about our weekend. Because I didn't even talk about iFest. I'll do that in the next video.
Wait a minute. For real. Is that air turned up? Because I'm very... Turn it up because I'm hot. Oh my God, I'm hot.
I didn't want to turn it up.
And you know I never get hot. But I'm hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing it. I'm having hot flashes. Yeah, I am. I'm at that age. Turn it up.
So, Nelly, everybody woke up Saturday morning to Nelly being accused of raping a 21-year-old girl. And,
woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. She is a woman. Now, she claimed that Nelly raped her on her tour bus.
On his tour bus.
On his tour bus. She said that she met his people at a show in Washington, and that they drove her to his tour bus. She gets on the tour bus. They go in his room, and he tries to have sex with her. She said that she told him no, and he still forced himself on her, and he wanted to have sex with her without a condom, and that's exactly what happened. So she's claiming that he raped her, and he raped her with no condom. And Nelly, later on that day, he came out and said that this is not true. He would be vindicated for what happened and stuff like that.
Now, is it not true that Now, I don't believe that he raped her. But is it not true that he raped her, or is it not true that he had sex with her at all? Because, you know, nowadays, nowadays you can tell, they can tell if you were raped, if a female was raped down there. You know what I mean? Because of forced entry inside of a female's vagina. You know what I mean? So you can kind of tell how, if somebody was raped down there. But also, too, if his DNA is down there, too, then it does tell that he did have sex with her. But was it rape or was it consensual? And, you know, that's what we need to find out. Yeah. If he didn't touch this woman at all, then yeah, she needs to, I would sue her. Yeah. But if he did touch her, then you need to be clear, Nelly. Did you have consensual sex with her? Because I know he's married or whatever the case is.
I didn't even know that. He's not married to Ashanti.
Or he's going with somebody. Either he's married or he's going with somebody. But he has a woman. He does have a woman. He does have a woman. Yeah, he does have a woman.
But you
never watched the show?
No.
His show was good. His show was good. It kind of reminded me of T.I. and Tiny Show, but T.I. and Tiny Show was a little bit better. But Nelly's show was good.
I didn't know that.
You did. Watch this.
So I don't know what's going on, but you know, I don't know who to believe, and I guess I'll wait for more details on it. But you know, that was the talk of the internet. And Nelly, come on, can I just move on? Because
I just hope that it's not true. Let's just
I mean, because let me just say this: you can't put it past nobody.
No, you can't.
Can't put it past nobody. So I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking because I don't want nobody to judge me.
But me personally, I don't think it's true. I'm just gonna say that I don't think it's true. But if it is true, Nelly, you need to pay for what you did, and I don't mean financially. You need to go to jail. And I really, really like you. I really like you, Nelly. I really do. But you can't go around raping people and using your power and authority to just take advantage of
And you know what?
You can't do that.
And to the woman, some need to make smart decisions, because if you're going on a tour bus and you're going into his room, you could talk to him outside of the bus.
Yeah.
You could have got
not even outside the bus. Outside of the room.
Yeah.
You could be on the bus. Just don't go in the room.
Yeah. Come on.
Because you didn't go in Kelly Rowland's room when you was on her tour bus, did you?
No. She was on a bathroom.
Yeah. And I ain't never been on nobody's tour bus.
Yeah. It was nice too.
Yeah.
And Serena Williams' sister was there.
I've been in people's rooms, but I've never been in tour bus.
But I've never been on a tour bus.
For 4 seasons in New York City when we were.
So we was living it up at that time.
No, you were.
No,
I was just taking one.
Oh yeah, you were just the other one.
The other one.
The Scorpion
really
was. He was one of the Scorpions.
The one didn't really want to be there. And they knew it every time.
So Dove, everybody's up in arms about a Dove commercial. I feel like,
you know, I was up in, I'm not gonna lie, I was not in up in arms.
Yeah.
When I kept seeing the screenshot, I didn't understand what I was looking at, so I kept scrolling past.
Yes.
And then when I saw the controversy behind it, I said, and then when I actually saw the actual full video, and I said to myself, wait, there's different types of women in this video. It's not just this black woman and this white woman, but it's
it's all women. They're saying that Dove is basically for all
women,
all colors, and,
right,
and things like that. But people did not agree with how the way that the video came off after you put it together. To me,
people don't agree on how we put our videos together.
Yeah,
but that's life.
Yeah, you might not like how I got these topics, but but people are saying that they're being racially insensitive. I think they were trying to be including everyone, but clearly they missed the mark. Because, you know, if you're able to point out, you're able to think that it's racism. Because a woman in a brown shirt takes off her shirt and she turns into a white woman, and then she turns into another woman. We see stuff like this in commercials.
But I just feel like it's, to me, I feel like this particular commercial was a little silly, because I feel like after seeing the whole thing, and when you, because in the beginning it just showed the black woman and the white woman, I didn't see
it was other women.
That it was other women afterwards. And after I saw it, I said to myself, so I guess had it been the black woman shown last, then maybe people wouldn't be up in arms. You know what I mean? Or had she not been included at all, then we would have really been up in arms because y'all didn't include the black woman. So it's kind of like, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't. I don't think Dove was trying to be negative at all. I think they were just saying, this is, you know, we are for everybody. We are for all women, for all shades, and this is how we're doing it. I just feel like some people, some of us, we take things and we run with it. You know, I just feel like some things we run with it just to get an apology. And every time, you know, you don't always have to apologize for everything, because some things are not apology worthy. Some things are not meant to be. It's just sometimes you're just being a little bit too sensitive. Because when I saw this commercial, I said to myself, no, I really, really don't see what the issue is with this. You know, I just don't. After I saw the whole thing, I said, no, they're showing you that take it off, this is for everybody. And now, had they not included her, then it would have been a problem. Oh, black people can't use Dove either.
But it could have been a different way that they could portray that it's for all women of color.
Yeah, but they didn't portray it that way. They portrayed it the way that they wanted to portray it, which was a good. I didn't have a problem with the way they portrayed it, but yet people still had a problem with it. People are going to have a problem with stuff that you do no matter what, especially when you don't mean to be mean. People have a problem with me on this show every single time you upload this video, but that's just the way of the world. It's just how it is, you know? Oh, they don't like me. Oh, he's so this and so. And mind you, these are people that don't know me. Just like people say what they want to say because they just want to be sensitive about everything. And what you have to do is you have to keep doing you. So Dove, shout out to y'all. I wouldn't have apologized because it was nothing to him. I would have said, listen, we apologize for y'all for how you feel, but this is not the route that we were going. And we don't want nobody to say that this is the route that we were going.
Well, how about that they have, I think to make sure this doesn't happen again, maybe they should have some black people in that marketing room before they make their decision to put these commercials out. Like, you know, see what goes on in people's mind when they watch it.
But how do we know they didn't have a black person in the room?
I'm not sure.
Right.
Even the person that did the commercial was saying that, you know, it wasn't, she didn't feel like it was done in a racial way.
Yeah. That she didn't feel like it was done in a bad way or
when
racial.
When she was doing the commercial.
The black woman.
Yeah.
Right. She didn't feel that way.
No.
And I'm almost certain if she did, she wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. So,
I feel like sometimes some people just they just want to make, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
But shout out to Dove.
And I love Dove.
I love the bitch, I do too.
I love Dove.
Yes, I love
I mean, you smell good all over when you use them. All over. I feel good.
That's my favorite soap.
Baby, I feel good all over.
All over. Child. I love Dove. And
That's the soap to use when you about to
before you do yes. Put it everywhere.
You put it, especially in Dove body wash too.
Yes. You smell like a man.
Man.
Like listen, why
would you smell like a man?
Because I'm talking about, they got all kinds of scents, bitch. Dove, men's.
I don't smell like that.
No.
Because when you smell like a man,
but I love
like
what's the one in the blue box called?
I want to smell like somebody who just got out the shower from out of a spring, a rainforest. And
I don't even mind Irish Spring sometimes.
Yeah.
But whatever it is in the blue box by Dove, I love it.
Irish Springs remind me of the type of soap that would be in the men's locker room. Like I just always.
But I love I actually love the liquid soaps better than the bars. Or what's it called? Like the where you lather it up.
Because you can usually, like for yourself, you can usually use like the liquid soap for lube.
Not me. And nobody better not be using that for lube. But you gotta stop talking like that.
I said you.
Not me, bitch. I don't play this game.
You never use soap for lube?
I don't have a need for that. What I'm moving up. Try it. This bitch tried it. On to
the next topic. Because now I'm not able to look at liquid soap.
If you're using liquid soap, you might as well stop it. Because, bitch, for lube, and you're not even supposed to use lotion.
No, you're not. But they do. You're not even supposed to use spit.
But they do.
But they do. You let them.
Stop. And I don't let nobody. Michael Pence. Michael Pence. You want to talk about lube, bitch?
Michael Pence. That's about how he lubed his way out that damn football stadium.
Yes. How he went to he went to the Indianapolis Colts game yesterday, and he left because players on the opposing team of the 49ers, who are the 49ers, they kneeled during the national anthem, and he refused to stay in a place where the flag is disrespected. So he left. This was just a big ass publicity stunt put on by Donald Trump, and
because Donald Trump posted that he told Mike Pence to leave if that happened, and Mike Pence, being Donald Trump's puppet, did exactly what the puppet master said.
He is a puppet.
The puppet master told him to leave.
And this is going to hurt him if he runs for president in 2020, because Donald Trump ain't going to make it that long. Let me stop because we
Donald Trump is our president.
Do you know what he said? Yes. Do you know there's a video where I said no? He wouldn't run and he wouldn't win. That was in 2011.
And he won.
He won. Sure did.
And they'll be sitting here with our teeth hanging out of our mouth trying to figure out how to get him out of there.
Yeah, can't even keep Obamacare. We just can't keep nothing. We can't. We're trying to prevent the war from going to World War III. Okay?
But we just saw Kim Jong-un on the TV trying to figure out why is it that we always see him now, because we didn't see him this much when Obama was president.
No.
Donald Trump is antagonizing him. It's like, I want to go to war with you, but I really don't want to go with you. It's like that person that's in school trying to pick a fight with you, but they really don't want to fight you.
And we're going to have to fight, though, if Kim Jong-il keep doing what he's doing.
Kim Jemele.
Kim Jong-il. Or is it Kim Jong-un?
I thought it was Kim Jong-Y.
I don't know. It's Kim Jong.
There's a lot of Kims over there.
I think the last name is Kim. Jong.
No.
No,
it's not Jong Kim-il.
No. Listen. Their last name go first. They say the first name.
Who's they? Don't get them confused because
I remember we all Chinese. Well, Asians.
Don't get them confused.
Some Asians. I don't know which specific one.
Well, let's leave it alone.
But they go by the last name first and then the first name.
Let's leave it alone.
Somebody let me know. Somebody put the right way that I'm trying to say. Because y'all know I ain't mean nothing by it. Don't boycott me like y'all doing Dub. Because I'm still weird Dub.
Weird what?
Dub. I mean, use it.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick that Dub in all the cracks of my body. Okay?
All the cracks.
Every crack.
Because you never know. I was telling somebody, never mind. But I was having this conversation. When you just never know. You need to be clean at all times.
Yeah.
You never know.
That ass needs to be
everything. I was saying that. Say everything.
Everything.
Or even if you go into the store, I mean, you could be out and then something happen, you go to the hospital, like, you just want to make sure everything is clean.
You know, when I see you walking to the store, you don't always look clean.
I sure don't. I look like a fucking bum, bitch. When am I getting dressed up? I'm going to the store next door.
What soap do you think they use?
Who is they? I don't know. Let's not even talk about that.
She told me.
I don't know why you waste your time.
I don't either.
I don't.
Why do I always? You told me the other day.
Your time.
You told me the other day when I dropped this. I'm gonna see you in the street.
For what?
For what? Because all I'm gonna do is call animal control. Why do you always like?
Can we move on?
It doesn't make sense.
To Jemele Hill being suspended from ESPN again. No, she wasn't suspended before, but they said this is the second time that she violated their social media rules. So they suspended her for 2 weeks starting today for her tweet about Jerry Jones, who is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the backstory to this is Jerry Jones said anyone that kneels during the national anthem before a game will not play that game that day. So Jemele Hill brought it up. I gotta pull up these damn tweets. I don't want to get it wrong.
Please don't.
She tweeted. Where's her tweet? Damn it. She said, according to ESPN, Hill was suspended for sending tweets about a potential boycott of companies that advertise with the Dallas Cowboys. This play always works. Change happen when advertisers are impacted. If you feel strongly about Jerry Jones' statement, boycott his advertisers. Now I know I seen her tweet. She said, "I'm not telling y'all to boycott." Bye. And she says, just so we're excuse me, turn my phone on. Just so we're clear, I'm not advocating an NFL boycott, but an unfair burden has been put on players in Dallas and Miami with anthem derivatives. If fans really are upset about what Jerry Jones and Stephen Ross have done, don't call the players sellouts, but you're watching every Sunday. And
she's right.
Yeah.
Because they watch it every Sunday.
Now, bitch, even I watch.
Yeah. Now,
I don't watch anybody else, but I watch the Eagles. But I understand why the players are kneeling during the national
well, all of us that are bad
let
justice,
yeah,
we know.
but let the White House tell it they are doing it because they're disrespecting the military and disrespecting the flag.
Right.
It's not about that. Stop trying to make your own narratives on why people are upset and protesting. I just seen a video of a man shot in the back after running. They said he had mental illness, and he was running from the cop. He looked like he was going to let them arrest him, and then he started running. And then because he started running, they shot him, claiming that he had a knife. But you shot him in his back 7 times, and you feared for your life. You were in that much fear that you shot him. Really, it's injustices like that. It keeps on happening. And this is why these players are kneeling. And shout out to Colin Kaepernick for being the first person to do it. And
the only person to do it for the right reason.
Yes. But then you got everybody else kneeling and stuff. Oh, y'all doing it because of what Donald Trump was saying.
And they were.
But and then you had the owners come out and do it. But I'm still trying to find out why Colin Kaepernick still don't have a job.
Still don't have a job. Everybody is kneeling, but Colin Kaepernick is still unemployed.
Yep.
I don't understand that. Can somebody help me with that?
No. Pass me that, because I think you did something. Did you for it? Pass me that, bitch.
Pass me
that.
Oh, gentle say. Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's pretty good. Right there.
I can fart.
Yes, you did.
You got a lot of damn nerves. Do you smell yourself when you use that bathroom?
No, I don't, bitch. I know I'll be in that bathroom. Everybody
okay, you smell like a full abandoned house about to be torn down and
when
rebuilt.
I go,
okay,
bitch,
you go.
Go.
And you talking about me passing gas? You smell like somebody's dead, been dead, dead in that house. For
anybody who
seasons
poops
of the House of Cards.
I don't know anybody who poop who smell like roses.
Well, it don't smell the way yours smell.
Yeah.
You smell like you letting a baby out. Like, oh my goodness.
A baby smell like shit.
Well, you know, some women shit on themselves when they delivering the baby because they're pushing.
Somebody eating.
Who's eating? Oh. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You probably gave somebody a nasty flashback.
I'm sorry.
That's embarrassing.
Well, it happens. It's natural.
It's nothing you can do about it.
It's nothing you can do because when you pushing every damn thing. You pushing your thoughts out, you pushing the baby out, and you pushing your poop out.
That's why you squeezing his hand.
And you can't tell the difference between what you're pushing out, the baby or the poop. Because it's all coming out.
Have you seen a baby born live in front of you?
No. I've seen it on video, but not.
Yeah.
When that head was coming, I said to myself, how do women do it? Y'all are the best. Y'all really are. Because when I saw that baby coming out that woman's thing, and that thing was going from this, Kevin, and it was expanding like this, and that baby, I said, ooh, because I know when I go to the bathroom sometimes, and it
because
push it out.
It's elastic, you know.
No, but I'm saying it hurts though coming out.
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure.
It's just like when you
don't tell me about that because I don't know about that.
Like just imagine something coming. You know what it feels like. You know what it feels like going in. Just imagine it coming out without the lube.
Speak for yourself.
No, I'm speaking for you. Because I know how you get down.
No, you don't.
You forget, I know you, sis. I know you better than they know.
I refuse.
All this I'm the scorpion shit goes out the window when this camera goes off. Because I know you, sis. You call me Miss 54 for mine. I know you. I knew you before they knew you.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Are you sure?
I knew you when you was on the other two.
Go ahead. Right.
Making them points. You can always make them points.
Next subject. Shout out to Cardi B. That's she do me last one for this week.
I like her.
Cardi B has the #1 song for the 3rd week, and now she is the only female rapper to have a #1 hit that lasts for 3 weeks or longer on the Billboard Hot 100. A solo song, #1 for 3 weeks.
I know that's right.
The only artist to do it. That's history, and she did it before a lot of the girls who came before her. So, I mean, there's really no need to hate her. She's starting a movement. I mean, she started a movement with that song, but I want to know what she's going to do after. I don't want her to be a one-hit wonder.
Me neither. So well, I think she's in works to talk to her with some big artist out there.
Yeah, I'll strike by the iron is hot, and she needs.
you know, as long as she continue to be herself.
And shout out to Beyonce and them for they have the #3 song on the Hot 100 Billboard charts with that.
Serious.
That's yes, yes. Shout out to them. I know that's right. That is all of
the
it.
song.
You didn't? I did.
You like it?
I didn't know what you're talking about.
Habla español. No habla español.
Had not a clue.
But you kept hearing me gente.
Yeah.
My people. I can tell you that. But congratulations to Beyonce. Because that's her first top 10 since probably Drunken Love.
In a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I want Beyonce to have #1 hit. Like, I'm waiting for that. Like, it's going to be I can't wait. I don't know when, but it's going to happen again. She ain't had a song.
I feel like her next single, her next real single from her next album
It's coming.
is going to be a #1.
You think she's going to have a new album before she does Coachella?
That's a good question.
You might know something.
Because of the fact that, and that's a good question, and only because you see her a lot. And what I mean by that is, we all know that when Beyonce is on break, she be on break. And then all of a sudden, when you start seeing her a lot, you start seeing all these pictures of her out and about, even when she's out and about at dinner, stuff like that, you say to yourself, wow, we just keep seeing her all, and then before you know it, she's about to do something, and something's about to be released. But the only thing is, I'm just waiting for that particular artist to pop up and say, oh, I'm working with Beyonce.
Yeah, I wonder if she did a documentary while she was pregnant with the twins.
I don't know. But I thought about that the other day. Remember Beyonce used to own Thanksgiving?
Yes!
Remember those days?
Yes.
Every Thanksgiving she had special. That was before you girls' time.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh. Whose girl time they talking
I said
about?
that was before their time. That was a long time ago. I think her last special was at when? Didn't she do something with when she did Vegas? Wasn't it special? Yeah, I think that was the last special.
Yeah. Then I know Gaga had one, then Michael Jackson had one. I really enjoyed the Michael Jackson one because they showed something for Thriller.
I remember when I went
Then
to
they
go
gave it
see
to the
it.
Muppets. Child.
Wait, Tamar and the Magic.